Broadcasting from Miami, Florida.
Check this out.
Let's go. Welcome to 25-8, The Culture. On who's hot and who's not. Everything hip-hop. Turn it on, turn it up, get it loud. Here we go. You're now vibing with 25-8, The Culture.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. It's your boy DJ Pablo Maccabee from 25-8, man, with your boy D-Wise from the Big Fellas, man. What it do?
Yo, what's up? It's your boy D-Wise in the building. You already know we got a great show in store. Got a lot of shit to talk about. A lot of things are going on. We're going to catch y'all up. But before we start, let me let my boy Lance Draper make his announcement. I was going to say something, but I can't forget about the king. My bad. I jumped the gun a little bit.
So what's good, people? You know what I'm saying? Happy to be here. Ain't really a good day, but we here. You know what I'm saying? So drinking one hand, smoking the other. Let's go.
Now I can go backwards here. I was going to say, don't forget to like and subscribe. I get excited because I like when I see the comments from you guys. I see that our subscribers are going up. I see the likes are going up, all because of y'all. We do it for y'all. We talk about the realest, the illest shit on the show. So hit that thumbs up button. That'll be on the left side of the screen. All the way to the right is that notification bell. Hit that, turn it on. Every time we drop some new shit, you'll be the first to know. Let's get to it, y'all.
All right, man. So this week's news, man. So we see all over social media, people are talking about, Dr. Fauci, right? His emails were leaked, saying that this whole coronavirus thing has been, man-made in a laboratory, probably somewhere in China or something like that. You feel me? And supposedly there was no need to wear masks or shut down the economy and, and the government and the schools and jobs. And basically, we went through all this shit for basically, I'm not going to say for no reason, but it didn't need to be as extreme as it actually was. If this is true, how you feel about this Fauci dude, or about, maybe the Trump administration, or how the government went about, doing this? Because, we look at other countries and we realize, China went through this, and then right now, if you check their COVID infection rate, is like little to none. You feel me? And here, still in the States, we still technically, have some issues going on still with COVID numbers being pretty high. But, we got, states like Florida and Texas that are basically opening back up and, not requiring masks anymore, or some mandates that were in place and whatever like that. But it's like, honestly, I'm going to feel some type of way if I felt like I was just locked down in my house, lost extra income, wasn't fair, and I didn't really have to go through all that. And then I also understand people that they say that they've lost, friends and families and, to COVID-19. But, it seems like a lot of this shit may have been fabricated, or maybe, maybe somebody died from another reason, but they said it was COVID. And, what is really going on? And another thing too is like, if the government is lying to us, which they always lie to us about shit, how much trust can we put in our government or in this administration? The Trump administration, the Biden administration, I want to say too, fuck Biden, shit, everything is going up, lumber going up, this is going up, housing is going up. Like, dog, for y'all fuck people that voted for Biden, thought things were going to change, shit just got worse. All right, back to the Fauci situation. D-Wise.
I want more information to come out because I don't like pulling the trigger without knowing everything. But to get on the train when you said that the government lies to us, absolutely. All you have to do is open a history book. You see how many curveballs they try to throw across the plate to trick you on certain situations. And I think hiding things in plain sight is very American. Like that's what they've done. I think lying to the people, that's very American. It's what they've done. You don't gotta believe me. All you have to do is Google search damn near anything. You can see where they tried to hide it from the masses. So because they thought that the mass couldn't take it, they thought that people couldn't take it. You got outside people from the country. Because you gotta remember, whenever you're anyone, because I've traveled the world, each world's government hides certain things from their people. There's certain things, even if you just go over to Canada and watch the news, you'll see things like, damn, that's happening? How the fuck? You feel what I'm saying? That's happening in my country? Like, yeah. So you can find out real things. And that's just having an open mind and seeing what's going on. So being lied to is nothing new. Now, on the other hand, if this is just fabricated to make people, flip the script and get mad at the wrong people or set off, as they call, a false flag. Everyone gets mad and does this, and they do some shit right here because everyone's focused on, I can't believe he did this to us. What the fuck? What a lie, this and that. Oh, it's true? But now all this already happened because you weren't paying attention to that. So you really got to just, connect the dots, keep your head on the swivel. That's a sports term, definitely a football term. Just analyze everything that's going on, be aware of your surroundings. I mean, that's basically 2 cents of everything I got to say. We'll figure out what's going on with more time.
If anything, this is kind of confirmation for a lot of people who didn't believe that this was some fucking disease that came about the ice because the ice caps are melting, or some bird or some bat. Some people knew this is bullshit off the jump. People got mad at Trump for calling it the Wuhan disease. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't looking like he was too far off it. You know what I mean? This ain't no man-made, this ain't no natural happening shit. But they said that along the way. They said the reproduction rate or something like that, the way it attacked us or attacked people's immune system, it wasn't natural. So I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised that the government hides shit. I'm with Trump. I don't like the way Fauci looks, so I didn't believe shit that really came out that man's mouth. If you've been following us, if you've been fucking with us, I told y'all niggas if Dope Fiend Jones is still walking around after a year of fucking COVID and this is all bullshit, Dope Fiend looks stronger than ever. I'm be honest with you, he good. He ain't had a mask on. He look like he been eating good. So I don't know what to tell you niggas who don't see what's happening and believe it. So hey man, if you lost people to this, sorry about it. This ain't no attack on you, because at the end of the day, you lost real people. But this is getting a lot closer to what the conspiracy theorists are saying rather than what the medical people are saying. That's the scariest part for me.
Do you think now that since people know that the government is basically full of shit and that there was no need or necessity to wear masks, people right now be like, fuck that, I ain't gonna wear no damn mask? Because like, look, I went out today, right? And I saw more people without masks than with masks on today. You feel me? Because they probably like, yo, what the hell? They check their Twitter today, they Facebook, they Instagram, and this is like, man, this government is just full of shit. You feel me? Got me out here, sweating with this mask on and spending money on these masks and always having to have one and all this bullshit or whatever. You feel me?
Facts. Facts. Because people said it from the
no.
My fault, G, but
no, honestly, it's just like yo, I think we're not even surprised. Like, I don't wake up surprised. You feel me? Like nothing ever shocks me and surprises me. It's just like, oh, is this revealed? And also too, do you think this is intentional? So now when they want us to go back to everything being normal, they'll be like, it's fine for things to be normal now. Let's just throw this one individual under the bus, And then also too, like, should he be arrested? Should he be jailed? Should he be, that's another thing too, because certain people probably be like, yo, you literally affected my business, my life. Some people may have lost their business due to the bullshit. If my business didn't have to shut down or lose clientele, like, yo, people's lives are really affected, socially. You got small children being home or being at school wearing masks the whole year, and it wasn't necessary, a need, or so I don't know. Let's see what happens about this. You already know how it is, man. Today's news, will be tomorrow's, whatever. You feel me? So
facts. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him, though.
Yeah,
he's not gonna get arrested. Ain't nothing gonna be done. Shit, they called Hillary Clinton ass too. What happened to her? Nothing.
Yep.
He good. He like the highest paid official in the government. I think he make like 400,000 plus a year, bro.
Yeah.
Like Fauci good. Like, anybody in government is good, because if he had the emails, he been good all this time. There's been people that have completely attacked their theory of how this happened, and they got you looking at the conspiracy theorists funny. All these people that saw those emails, they probably already vaccinated. There's people that saw those emails and they still got vaccination appointments. So people just people, man, because there's been people saying from day one, man, this is bullshit. You ain't gotta wear no mask. Don't worry about no Purell. And they ain't been sick throughout the whole time, nothing.
Yeah.
So no surprise at all. Just typical bullshit. Some people said it was to reset the financial market because if you look at a lot of stocks like the airlines and all of them, the airlines are skyrocketing. They had airline stocks at as low as $9 and $10 a share last year.
Yeah.
So if you were able to still buy your shares, there are a lot of people that came out wealthy in this situation. A lot of billionaires came out of the pandemic. So I definitely am not surprised by it at all.
Yeah. And don't you find it kind of strange? Like they just printing so much fucking money and giving out so much money. I was talking to somebody the other day. They were like, yo, business is good. I'm like, for real? They're like, yeah, because there's so many people home getting all this free money that they have nothing but time on their hands to be like, yo, let's go to the mall, let's go here, let's go to the club, let's do this, let's do that, and let's buy all of this. So, you know, I'm feeling like leaning towards like that. Maybe all of this was very intentional to maybe reset the economy for certain a million years, a multi-million years, a billion years. Yo, the housing has just skyrocketed right now, man. You know, people's homes have gotten $100,000 equity added to it just in a matter of 6 months to a year. So it's like, yo, how the hell we poor people are supposed to, you know, buy some real estate at this time right now? You feel me? And then also too, you know, you got Wall Street and whatever. And then also too, you know, for the people noticing all this fiat that's being printed are now getting into cryptocurrency. So it's a good time for crypto. You know, and it's kind of strange with, you know, Elon Musk with his tweets and, you know, messing with the pricing of Bitcoin at the moment as well. So there's a lot of like, you know, interesting things that's going on at the moment, and we just got to keep an eye open and shit. You feel me? We're gonna get into sports real quick. You feel me? So how you feel about Naomi Osaka, you know, dropping out of the French Opens and not wanting to do you know, interviews and talk to press and stuff like that? You know, she's 23 years old. You know, she's Japanese and, you know, and I believe Haitian. So, you know, she's a woman of color. And, you know, she's complaining about, you know, mental health and dealing with this. I guess is distracting her from her game. What I want to say first, when it comes to athletes and, you know, and press, you know, if it's not, unless they want to speak on, say, other stuff like political stuff, race stuff, and they want to speak on that thing, I feel like it's okay for them to speak on that shit. You feel me? But it's like, yo, some people, it's like, yo, if I went to school to play football because I like football, and it's my dream to be an NFL player, and I became an NFL player, it's like, I don't feel like I need to be the spokesman for, you know, the black race when it comes to Black Lives Matter and it comes to whatever like that, because I may not have the education to even back up even my beliefs, and I may make myself or my race or my political views may not even come out properly or correctly, or, you know, because it's like, yo, maybe I just wanted to play tennis and just, you know, make a bag of money. You feel me? And, you know, especially at the age of 23 years old, it's like, you still are developing and learning, and you don't even understand the world in its entirety. You feel me? And I can see how it could be overwhelming and it could lead to depression and anxiety and stuff like that. Do you feel like, you know, because you're an athlete, you're required to talk to press? I kind of want to hear from Lance first on this one.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to go last on this one.
Okay, all right.
Because I might go for a little minute on this one.
All right. D-wise.
If she feels that she's going through something mental health wise, and she wants time to herself, that's her decision. That's all good. we're getting more recognition on mental health. We're getting more recognition on speaking about it, because for the longest time, especially in the athlete world, especially in, like, I'll say men's sports, where there's a bunch of alphas around each other, it is viewed as a sign of weakness when you say that I just can't take it no more, or something's not right. So you keep shit to yourself, and everyone knows when you keep shit to yourself, you wind up blowing up or making things worse or whatever, instead of going to talk about stuff like that. As far as you being a spokesperson for somebody, that's on you. That's your decision. I would hope that you research, or at least have enough information to prove your point, or just talk about your cause or what you're going through. But, that's just the way the world is. This generation, I mean, the king of that, LeBron James, will speak up about things that he wants to. It's his choice, it's his prerogative. There's certain athletes that just don't want to, or don't have the willingness, or the, a proper information, or don't feel comfortable talking about that. And, that's on them too. But, the whole thing, as far as, like, when they told LeBron James, shut up and dribble, that era's dead. If you got an opinion, or you feel that something's not wrong, something's not right, and you want to talk about the wrongs of it, go ahead. You can do what you want to do. I just hope that before you open your mouth, that you know what I'm saying, you're at least intelligent enough to have a couple points with your conversation. But back to mental health, it's a real thing. And I feel that, especially in our communities, the Black community, that wasn't right. Like, if, like, oh, such and such seeing a psychiatrist, oh, they're crazy. Like, right out the jump, like, you feel me? Like, oh, they, like, there was no coming back from that. Oh, they nuts, or they a little off, or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Your mental health and your physical health go hand in hand. I know that for a fact. So it's okay. Just like we get a checkup on your physical, hey, what's going on with this and that, get a checkup on your mental. And if she wants to be the spokesperson for that, power to her. Bring more positive light and attention to it. And if she decides that it's just her that she wants to, focus on and withdraw from competition because she's not ready for what's going on or whatever, that's on her. I don't know what's in her mind. I know a lot of us would like to say, hey, fuck it, go do it. You nuts? You know how much money you're making? What you have to be sad about? When you have this and that, da. But until you walk in that person's shoes, you really don't know their life. Go ahead, Lance.
All right, cool. I like what you had to say there. I like how we're stressing the importance of mental health and the value in it. Identifying if you do have something that you need to speak about, you should reach out to someone. You should have people in your circle that you can talk to. As far as the situation with Naomi Osaka, this shit is garbage. I'm gonna keep it all the way real about this. I don't care how the people feel. I don't care about none of that, because this shit need to be said. If you got mental health issues, if you feel like there's something going wrong in your life, why are you telling Instagram? What is Instagram going to do for your mental health? Are you looking for the well wishes? Are you looking for the people to say, oh, I understand? Cool, we all need support in tough times. I get it. But what that got to do with you going out there and thinking that you're going to play tennis and not do the requirements of your job? And it really rubbed me the wrong way, because I've had several conversations with people, and everybody keeps saying, oh, her mental health, oh, she has a right to want to recover and X, Y, and Z. And nobody never said they want Naomi Osaka to suffer. Not one person has said, I hope this mental issue she has tears her apart. But we all know that when you have a job, you have responsibilities. The media is a part of your job. You don't get to just go play tennis and go home. This ain't high school sports. And for those that were dominant in high school and college, you talk to the media. So I don't know where she get off trying to rewrite the world of sports because she has a problem. If you have a problem, you go deal with your problem. How many of us can go into our employer's office and be like, you know what, sir? I got a lot going on in my life. So I'm going to handle the part of the job that I like. But that other stuff, nah. It's adding a little more to the stress that I have in this world. Man, they look at you like, bro, you better handle A, B, and C, or you ain't got to worry about A. because you ain't gonna have a goddamn job. Now, some will say she's in a professional sport, but that makes it more insulting because we sit here and we talk about all the bullshit that people been through this goddamn pandemic. She made $50 million last year. $50 million. She can't just go step away and deal with her own issue. She gotta walk back into the public eye and be like, you know what? I'm dealing with some shit. So I'm not gonna speak to the people that love me, support me, and allow me to be this big of a star because you stick around and you're interested in my story. You followed my story and it made you fall in love with the person on top of the talent. But now we, the people, get deprived because you got a mental issue. But it ain't going to deprive the ticket sales of the events you're going to play. So let me get this straight. Naomi, you want your cut. The event that you're going to play, they going to get their cut because the ticket sales are starting to go back. The viewing eyes are back on because she's playing. You want all that, but the fans get cut short. What the fuck is wrong with her? What the fuck is wrong with people defending her? We all got shit we got to do. We are 3 grown men on this goddamn podcast. Do our responsibilities get to fall by the wayside because we're like, oh, no, you know what? I got a lot going on today. That's bullshit. And nobody's saying, listen, you got to deal with it because we say so. No, you ain't got to do shit, girl. You are wealthy, talented, and beautiful. Step away from the game and prioritize yourself if that's what you're trying to sell us on. Oh, it's my mental. It's my mental. Then you need to go that way and handle your issue. Because ain't no Instagram message going to make you feel better. Will Smith saying, oh, I'm with you, Naomi. You think Will Smith ain't going to go film his movies because his goddamn wife had an entanglement? That sounds like something that can fuck with your mental. There's some brothers right now losing their goddamn house. Don't know how to feed their goddamn family through a pandemic. Can they stop working? Do it make them feel more manly that they go, you know what? But I'm speaking about it. Nah, at the end of the day, we got responsibilities. She need to handle hers. That's it. If you can't do it, walk away, take care of yourself, and come back when you feel ready. Because at the end of the day, your mental health is the priority, right? Handle that.
Damn, yo, I ain't gonna lie, dog. You said a lot right there. And I kind of really agree with you because you know what? How many times do we all go to the job and we have like some real shit going on in our personal life? Somebody died, you know, bills piling up, you got health issues, you know, and you can't tell your employer, I don't feel like doing this part of the job but not the other part of the job. You still show up every day. You feel me? Might even put in some overtime and you still don't want to be there. And people don't even know you probably on suicide watch. Like, you feel me? Right. So it's like, yo, she got to show up. You feel me? And, you know, also, too, it's like I wouldn't involve the internet. You feel me? Same way. It's like when people put their problems on the internet, like, yo, you know, so-and-so, you know, broke up with a man or this or that, whatever, got into a fight. That shit was all over the internet. It doesn't add well to the situation. You feel me? But you know, at the end of the day, I wish her the best because you know I'm pretty sure people are probably calling her trying to give her some advice on how to you know go about this situation in front of the public eye. So hopefully she gets the right advice and pulls through the situation. Yo, she's one of the best tennis players to ever play the game. Period. And she's only 23 years old. So imagine the potential that she has. You know, so hopefully she has some brothers and sisters to build her up and get through this situation and, you know, shine like a star. You feel me?
But listen, let's not forget, like you said, she is 23 years old. She's not mature right now. So to us, we were like, yo, you got to be on your grown woman shit. She just started drinking 2 years ago. Like she was able to go get a drink at 21. Life is different at 23. You know, one thing I would say is like, you get a pass. If you're trying to figure shit out, you can say, oh, well, in the real world, she hasn't lived in that real world. That's not her journey. You know, mental things too. These jobs that's going on too, they're bringing more mental awareness. So when you guys say you got to do A, B, and C, If now you go into your office and you say something's not right, they respect it now. I know my boy that works for the, you know what I'm saying, the county and the state now. Now they have an actual budget that goes toward mental health. No call, no show. Hey, boom, I'm using this money that you guys gave me for this thing. And it renews after every year or something like that. So they got a lot of money. If they got to go, you know, you say, oh, I'm gone fishing. That's just a legit thing. Whenever you can get your mental right, they do. It's not the same old school work and grind that we grew up with. The world is different. I can't fall in the same cracks that we grew up with when things are just different. Things are changing. We can say we're going to stand on the old school morals, but when that shit's not acceptable and her, how she came up and how the world spins for her, that's not what it is. And I don't know what's wrong. And if A and B makes sense for her and then she doesn't do C, yeah, the fans may get robbed. But if she feels like this grain of salt is going to make me tip over, that is what that is. I don't know what she's going through, but I know society is painting a picture that is very different from how we came up. There was no such thing as mental health. There was no such thing as mental finances through your job to make sure your mental was right. There was no such thing as an opening through the job to go see a psychiatrist. That was on you and you alone. That's not the world we live in now. And then I will say she is 23 years old. I know I didn't have the game all locked up at 23. I doubt everyone here had the game locked up at 23. You might say, oh, well, I came up differently, so I have more strength in my decisions, stuff like that. But that's not what it is. That's not what she got. She knows nothing about that. This is the way she's in her business. That's just the way it is.
Yo, D-Wise, I love how you bring that intellect and that compassion to it. But I'm telling you, as a wise and talented man once said before a fight, all I heard was rah, 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 rah. Because all you did was allow her to get excuse after excuse after excuse. She's 23 and made $50 million last year. So should we cap these young people's earnings? So when she's
are you there? I could give you she made 50 mil. Are you there at 23 years old? Do you know what the world's about at 23? Realistically, whether you made $1 or 75 mil.
No, but that's not the question. Because no, but what do you say to the
with? You said she made 50.
No. See, because even that's an out. Because then what do you say to the young kid that's 14 that got to take care of his mom because he got a drug problem? What do you say to the young girl that got to take care of her little sisters? No, but we don't do that. She is a grown woman at 23 who's lived a lot of good life, living her dream. And that is amazing. And that's through her hard work and through her dedication. But just because we're in a new time don't mean you lose your old school morals and hard work, pushing through. Because then what are we saying? Like, we can't keep setting these precedents that you're allowed to tap out when they get tough. She plays tennis. She's not working 12 hours at the factory. If we can't have context, then how do we have honest communication? That woman will go out there and play a 3-hour tennis match. Exhaustion. There aren't too many human beings that can sustain that kind of beating on their bodies. Then she go answer questions for the press for 35, 40 minutes. That leaves about 19 and a half hours of your day to yourself. And we're going to sit here and say, oh, well, she's 23 years old. She can't figure it out. She can't seek the help she's looking for in those hours. And now if we're going to say that, then why is she showing up to play tennis? We can't have it both ways.
If that is what's in her mental capacity at the age of 23, that playing tennis and not doing everything else is what gets her through, that could be her thing. I don't want to talk to nobody. I want to go do this. I'm grown, man. I definitely shut off the world and just focused on this. I know I can't do it forever. And kids should do it forever. I wouldn't suggest you do, because I agree with you when you says that shows a lack of, like, you got to sometimes give the fight. You got to take a punch and give a punch. I agree with that. But there are times where I've done, and I hope everyone does, I shut down this, the focus on this, or whatever's giving me joy at that time, whatever my thing is of the moment is, if that's all I got in my mind, if that's all I want to do, I'll do that. And I have to, because like you said, we have grown man responsibilities, I have to turn the switch back on. I have a certain amount of time where I can shut it off, though. That's a fact. But I have to, when it's all said and done, I might only have, a day, 2 days a week. I don't know. It depends what your situation is. But I know I have to turn the switch back on. And she ain't said she's going to do this forever. But at this point in time, this is where she's at. And I do understand growth with it. Hopefully at 25, whoever she goes to talk to, whoever psychiatrist, whoever mental help she gets, she never has to go through this ever again. But right now, this is the hand she's dealt. This is how she's choosing to deal with it. And I can't. listen, this is how I would have did it. I don't know. I can't do that. And that's just real talk with me.
I'm not saying that it ain't real, but where's the accountability to understand if your health is the priority, go handle your health.
But if her mental is playing tennis is helping her go through whatever.
Okay, that's 100%. But she could go play tennis in her backyard. She made 50 million. She could play on any private course in the world. Why is she showing up trying to collect a paycheck to half a job? That's what this comes down to. It don't come down to her needing tennis to be happy. I love football. I love basketball. I'm not an NBA, but I go play in the court. Why? If tennis brings her joy and it's only tennis, people say I'll play it for free. Why is she still trying to pick up a paycheck if the priority is her mental health?
Well, that's the question right there that, you know what I'm saying, I don't have a comeback for that one. That one's that's a good question. You know what I mean? And I don't know. But I can step on my foot saying, I don't know, and I won't bash her until it comes out. I don't have the answer for that one. That's a great question. That's something that you need to take right to her. But I can't answer for her and be like, well, you should be this and that. But right there, I can't debate that. There's nothing that comes back from that. That's a solid question. Why not go play on it? You have finances where you could do certain things, but maybe the level, like, there's certain with athletes, and you know, because you're an athlete, sometimes you need that competition. That competition might be able to keep her right here. She can't complete all her other duties. I hope she snaps back out of it. I want her to come back because the people enjoy her. She speaks very well. She's a face of things, and now she'll probably become a face of mental health. So all those other boys, girls that go through shit, they won't feel bad. Even with the social media out, you know, her going on social media, I would never handle my private business like that. That's just not how I am. But I can see the benefit of there's that person that just, you know, if she does it, I can do it. So that's the only good thing about her going to social media with it. But
it's not good. This not good at all, bro. I'm sorry. I just feel like this is going to be such a bad precedent. I feel like this is going to be to the point where we don't know what's real and what's not. Some people are going to say they're the precedent. They just can't hack it. Like, I'm sorry. If the priority is health, like if you've been a chronic drinker your whole life and your doctor say, hey, man, you got to stop drinking, man. It's for your health. You're going to stop drinking, right? It ain't going to be no, I love to hit the bar and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be, okay, I'm stopping drinking. I'm getting away from what allows me to drink. So I'm not doing no bars. I'm not doing no liquor stores.
Because when you go to a psychiatrist, they break things down. And this is just from going through basic one-on-one stuff. What brings you joy? What brings you negativity? Don't do the negativity right now. Focus on your joy. That's what she's probably doing. And that you can talk to any psychiatrist. I guarantee you that's their one-on-one. And after that, they go into deep-rooted issues and other things, which I don't have a degree, so I can't get into that. But I'm telling you right now, every psychiatrist, they go this, that. And we don't understand not going through it, but they do that. So if that competition and not talking to the people fucking her up, that's what she's gonna go with.
But you see what you did, right? You basically said, this right here is gonna be what brings you joy. Tennis bring me joy. What fucks me up?
Yeah, that could be
all right, but it's like what fucks me up? Dealing with the media. So if the media is on this side and the tennis is on this side, why are you showing up? Tennis is not at Wimbledon.
Like you said, she's not going to talk to the media right now, and she's going to do this other stuff. I know you're saying she's not doing her whole job, which I get that. But if all she's doing, I like competing at the high level, I like doing this, boom, 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 I don't want to talk to the media. If that's what they do, that's one-on-one. I'm telling you, you can flip open the yellow pages. They don't even know what that shit is no more. And go to any psychiatry, and I'm telling you, that's going to be level one of boom, boom. Then after that, they're going deep-rooted issues. And if she don't know any better, and that's what a doctor, professional said to her, when you're sinking, you'll go to anything. You'll go on the lifeboat, you'll go on the tube, you'll go on a piece of wood, you'll grab anything if you need help. And if you don't have the mental strength and capacity to know, is this gonna work? You'll try things. This could be a complete flop, like you're saying, mama, go focus on you. And that might be the final answer. I can't take that away from you. Step away from the game and focus on you. That might be it. She might not reach that point yet, though. She might still be trying to, I want to do this and not do this. And at the end of the day, you can be like, you know what? That was all for nothing. You can be like, yo, D-Wise, all that shit was dumb. That was all for nothing because she didn't get any better. She should have took her ass off the court. And I can say I can't agree with you, but when you're trying something out to try to figure it out, I will allow you to work this, self through this process. At the end of the day, you might be 100% right. You need to sit your ass down. Cool. She might snap out of this in a month or 2 weeks or whatever process and be like, I'm good. Hey, guys, appreciate you, and go right back to being her and talking to the media. And then everyone's happy again. This is what's going on.
All right, on to more serious things in the world. BK came out with a chicken sandwich. And, I guess, on the show, we have tried like every type of chicken sandwich. I haven't tried this damn chicken sandwich, and I don't care to try the damn chicken.
You're lacking. That's why. Just say I'm lacking. I'm behind my lies.
First of all, the chicken sandwiches that BK has now, the original, the one that's like a horizontal one, shit's trash.
That's not what we tried.
Trash.
I tried those. That's not what I tried. Yeah. So
and I kind of feel like BK's is trash in general because it tastes good going down, but that shit sends you to the shitter, dog. You feel me? You can't eat a BK sandwich at the job. If you're gonna eat a BK sandwich, you gotta be at your house. You feel me? But definitely you finna blow up the shitter. You feel me? So I didn't get to try this BK sandwich. I probably won't try this BK sandwich. But a lot of these chicken sandwiches are pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, man. Popeyes had a good one. Wendy's had an okay one, but they other chicken sandwiches are pretty cool. KFC, dog, that shit is actually busting. Ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
KFC, I fuck with your chicken sandwich. It's actually pretty good. But D-Wise, tell me how was your chicken sandwich from BK?
All right, so no excuses. And you're lacking. You haven't mentioned the Zaxby's chicken sandwich. That's down here. That's a good chicken sandwich too. Chick-fil-A, we've gone through that route. We've gone to the McDonald's route. We've gone to Wendy's. They've always had a good chicken sandwich. They haven't done the new fried chicken sandwich. KFC came out swinging. Popeyes came out swinging. So now, with all the pressure of everyone having this chicken sandwich, Burger King said, we want in this race. And they have what everyone's doing. They have spicy and original. So me being a chicken sandwich connoisseur, I had to go see what the king was talking about because there was some hype going on. There were people talking about it. Matter of fact, me and my wife had to go see what they were talking about. And we made it a family thing. Not the baby yet. She needs, I just want a couple more molders. You know what I mean? Or, she could maybe little small slices, but she's not the connoisseur. We gave her some chicken nuggets. She'll be on the show soon talking about who got the best chicken nuggets, which is a good debate in itself. But that's so I roll up, they greet me. I see the crowns everywhere. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Whopper to me, the Big Mac will make me go to the bathroom. The Whopper doesn't. I like the Whopper Big Pack. Everyone knows about the Whopper. So I was like, okay, that's good. They're smiling. Hey, may I help you? They give it to me. They have other things. They got jalapeno poppers now, which are delicious, but that's not what we're talking about. So I get a good amount of stuff. So I'm like, cool. The chicken sandwich was hot. The chicken sandwich was fresh. It was the best of the best. I couldn't wait. The warmth from the fry, everything was like fresh. They knew I was coming. They knew D-Wise, as soon as he came through the first window and said, I gave him the order and I gave him my Yankees card. They knew that I was there for business. I brought it home. And you know what you do on the ride home? You eat the fries. The fries are usually the entrance to finish the race. The fries are warm with light salt. You know what time it is. It's about to be a good day. So I took a bite of my spicy chicken sandwich. My wife had a bite of her original chicken sandwich. And it was trash, Burger King. You fucked me up. I'm pissed off at you. You gave me high hopes. I was going to give you a great review. And there's no excuses. Oh, D, you might have had it cold. No. D-White's had it hot, fresh, light grease on the thing from the chicken dripping. You know what it is. It's soft there. A bite. It was garbage. I'm so mad. You are in last place, Burger King. Now I'm with KFC. We don't talk about burgers. How fucking dare you talk about chicken sandwiches? I'm with what KFC said. Colonel Sanders ain't got nothing wrong on that part. I was upset. You guys are in last place. Don't you ever talk about that you're in the chicken sandwich race again. There's no excuse. Now I was like, you know what, baby? Let me try your original. Maybe there's just something wrong with spicy. That was the worst mistake because now there was no spice. Don't you do this. You can retire your shit. You're not, sometimes everyone else is trying something. You can't do it. Some people like jumping out of airplanes. I know my damn place. I'll never fucking jump out of a working plane because it seems dumb to me. Why am I jumping out of something that's perfectly good and well? And that's what you guys did. You guys had the burgers on point. You got your milkshake. Your milkshake machine's never broken, by the way. So that's a plus towards you. So you guys are good at what you do. You didn't have to go this lane because now I'm going to talk shit about it all day. Now you're going to get nothing but negative attention from it. And what I'm going to do, me, Lance, you know what I mean, and my Mac, we're going to get all the chicken sandwiches one day and we're just going to eat them all. And then when you see yours go all the way last, you know what you did. You lied to us. And I hate liars. Next person.
This message has been brought to you by the angry light-skinned black nigga. Yo, Burger King, he said that chicken sandwich belongs in the landfill. You feel me? Also,
it can't be
were they the same people that came out with like a taco burger, like with the burger bun, like folded like a taco?
Ain't
I don't know.
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell's next on deck. They're supposed to be bringing their version of a chicken sandwich at Taco Bell. And I'll try that shit too. If you guys, if Taco Bell beats Burger King, what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know, but let's be honest. Nothing's worse than shit filet. So I don't care how bad that chicken sandwich was. It ain't worse than that greasy shit.
Okay. Try burger. Go chill with the king. Just make sure you eat that first, that nasty shit get out your mouth, and you can get a chocolate shake. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know that their milkshake machine be working. Whopper, some fries. You did a face. I don't know if you're not a fan of jalapeno poppers, but they're good there. You feel what I'm saying?
Hell no.
They're good. They're delicious, and everything was fresh. Just make sure you have something there to get the taste out of your mouth. And they still got the orange high C that a lot of people disappear with. So that's always been cracking me.
All right. So the next king that has been a disappointment is King James.
Oh man. I
don't watch too many sports, but I do watch basketball. You feel me? And you know what? I wasn't watching stuff, but I was already talking shit like, yo, King James finna do it. Whether he gotta die on the court, his legacy, he's going GOAT status, all that. You feel me? I was talking all that trash, man. And it's just like, I can already hear Stephen J. Smith in my ears. Come on, LeBron, what happened? You were supposed to make it. Da, 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 da. What happened? I can already hear like in my head, like, you feel me? This is unbelievable. Like, so I already seen my dog, in the all black. I got like the Hawaii shit, retro shit going on. You probably think I was at a party. But before I hand this over to y'all, I saw the most funniest and saddest video on Instagram today. A father recorded his kid crying that LeBron James didn't make it to the playoffs. And this kid room had LeBron James poster, LeBron James bed sheets, LeBron James, everything in there was LeBron. If I was LeBron, I'd be like, damn, you let that little boy down, son. LeBron, you let him down, bro. You feel me? I'm a grown-ass man. I can take it. You feel me? But that little boy had me in tears that LeBron James did not make it.
Facts.
Yo, LeBron James, you have grown-ass men out here that are probably crying right now that you didn't make it to the playoffs. So go ahead, take it away.
Facts. For the viewers that been wondering why I'm so dapper today, I have my funeral attire on because the Lakers are out. My season's over. And I'm heartbroken. As I look into this camera right now, I'm almost at a loss for words. LeBron, man, I love you, big guy. I don't know what happened. I'll always be here. Number one LeBronite. That's me. But dog, this hurts. I done lost a good amount of money on placing these little bets with these people around here about this Phoenix series. I owe my homie like 400 push-ups because I told him we was going to win in 5. I just don't get it. Anthony Davis should hurt my heart. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to lie to the public. I'm fucked up behind this shit. It's really been weighing on my mental all day. The guys hit me up today like, yo, D, you good? You ready to go for the show? And I'm not going to lie. I didn't even talk to these niggas till about half an hour before the show started. I didn't know if I was getting out of bed today. You know what I'm saying? I have been an emotional wreck since last night. It's LeBron, man. I'm here for you. You need to be here for me. But hey, man, #1 LeBron night, man. I love you, big dog. Kyle Kuzma, you trash. Dennis Schroeder, I can't wait for you to leave. Marshall Harrell, you doodoo butter. Mark Gasol, man, just fuck you, dog. Frank Vogel, you not a coach. Jason Kidd, please take this head coaching job. Please, Lord Jesus, take the head coaching job. Caldwell Pope, you was never worth $20 million. You just, man, if we can get you on a bargain deal, we'll take you. But hey, man, I love you, LeBron. That's all. I'm done.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
It hurt so bad, yo.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Goddamn Lakers are gone. I don't even have nobody to root for. I don't like Kevin Durant. I can't root for Devin Booker the way he was talking shit to my Lakers yesterday. Joel Embiid is out. Who do I root for? You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all realize the Lakers? I mean, the Clippers. Look at that. I'm still saying the Lakers. I've never been out in the first round before. This is uncharted territory for me. Man, D-Wise, take it away, man. Just please.
Yeah, I honestly feel like people are probably gonna stop watching the rest of the NBA.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, like, niggas will be like, oh, they'll be like Brooklyn Nets is playing against whoever the hell, and people will be like the lowest watched, playoffs or NBA finals ever. And also too, it's like say Brooklyn Nets were to win and take this shit home. You feel me? It's like you didn't get it from LeBron's hands. I'm pretty sure they're disappointed that they're not taking it directly from him, like seeing him at the finals. You feel me?
Man, Lakers, man, it's over, man. At least I look good, but damn.
I guess LeBron, you could just chill for the rest of the season, hang out.
Yeah, he talking about he gonna play the Goon Squad. Don't nobody give a damn about no Space Jam 2, nigga. Shit. I want championships, man.
All right, D-Y, take it away.
Well, last show, you guys want to watch it. I said, you know what? I'll say the Brooklyn Nets are going to go to the championship and the Lakers. But then right after I said, but it's all about health. It's all about who's ready. Injuries. I know Anthony Davis is injury prone. That's been his career. And there's a lot of other players that's injury prone. So when they said he was out, I was like, that's done. The Suns were good enough to be the number 2 seed. Booker is showing me that he might be the best shooter out right now. He might not have the range of Steph and Damian Lillard, but when it just comes to being a couple steps outside that 3-point line, he's as deadly as anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And he hits it. He went and got 47 points on LA. You deserve to talk shit when people are talking shit about you. Let's be real. No one thought the Suns were going to win. And niggas like that like to have a chip on their shoulder. You feel what I'm saying? So I congratulate him. He did it, and he came and he put his foot on the accelerator, and he did not touch the brake once. I respect that. That's sports. I am a basketball pure. I love basketball. I give everybody their props. I, of course, have my GOAT favorite, whatever, but doesn't take away from the next person. And I use facts, and I'm trying to be as equal as on each side of the board. But I know who is always undefeated is Father Time. And LeBron James said they went into it saying that he had to score in the mid-30s and get a certain amount of assists and a certain amount of rebounds. If not, it wasn't going to be there because the supporting cast without Anthony Davis was, not looking good. But for the people that don't know basketball, he doesn't need Anthony Davis. I heard that come from everybody. It's LeBron fucking James. He doesn't need Anthony Davis. I'm like, if you understand the science of basketball, that this 36-year-old, 18 seasons, wear and tear, he's going to give you a game. He got in the high 20s, was good. He got a good amount of rebounds, got some assists, but he needs somebody else. Everyone else has someone that they can lean on. He didn't really have anybody. I mean, let's keep it real. Last game, you know what I'm saying? Dennis got 0 points. I can't depend on that. Let's keep it real. Marc Gasol got 0 points. Can you depend on that?
Fuck no.
Look at the supporting cast. I know basketball, and I knew that game when they were tied, you know what I'm saying, 2-2 piece, I said, this game right here, this is the game 5. This was important. Everyone's worried about everything else. I'm like, this is going to show me the momentum right now. I knew that for a fact. And then when our AD was hurt, and even when he's like, oh, he's back, everyone got happy. I said, let me see how he warms up. He did a move. He did one of those. When he went to move, I knew it was over. Basketball's lateral. You can do this all the time. And then when you go north and south, you know what I mean? That's when you can take it easy north and south, honestly. But if you can't go east and west, that's your ass in basketball, for people that don't know. So I knew he was going to be out. He tried. I respect him for coming out and trying. Now for the rest of the NBA playoffs, I say Brooklyn's going to be there without, unless injury happens, because now Embiid's gone. So this will be for the East, for that 3-headed monster that's in Brooklyn. I love Greek Freak. I've argued Greek Freak deserved to be the MVP over LeBron. I see his game. But I've said last episode too, you are what you are until you show me differently. He has folded under pressure. He has gone from dropping high 40 points to next game giving me 12. Next game giving me 8, missing all his 3-point shots. Teammates missing. That's their MO. They proved me wrong. That's when I'm like, hey, he made me shut the fuck up and he proved me wrong. He got tired of listening to all the naysayers and he dominated. That's what great all-stars do. Superstars. All-stars do great. That's what superstars do. Now for the future of LeBron James, a lot of people want to put on the legacy and stuff like that, so I'm going to add this onto it. Now is the time. And whoever he wants to go to, he can. I need his mid-range to get better, and I need his post-game to get better. I think you need to call Hakeem Olajuwon. Absolutely. That's one of his flaws out there. LeBron doesn't have a mid-range. When's the last time you saw it? He doesn't do mid-range game. He doesn't have that. That's not his thing. He doesn't. I'll watch any film you want to. He might make some here and there, but he can dominate that if he wants to focus on it. Or you go to Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing, someone that's got, you don't even have to go to Patrick Ewing, even though he would have a post presence, just to work on it, because the wear and tear is real. The age is real. You got to start doing the mid-range game and do more post moves. I feel to help your big man, because if you're going to stick with Anthony Davis, which is good when he's healthy, but you got to have a backup plan when he's out. He's injury prone. If he was out there banging, and you can serve energy playing in the post, you know what I'm saying? If you just use your footwork, your strength, I know that drains you, but he's good enough and he's talented enough where I know if he dedicated himself to the summer of improving his mid-range game and improving his post game with his footwork, he'll add another 3 years there and he'll be back. But I need him to conserve his energy because he's only getting older and he can't do it all himself. So I just need you to do little shortcuts and stuff like that, so that way you can be there. Because now they're talking that you're not in the top 5 anymore, this and that. There's a lot of stuff coming your way. But as all the greats, Michael, Kobe, all of them, they all, when they started losing athleticism, when they started getting older, they did little other things to improve their game. And he could do it. And he only needs a summer. I've seen him pick up his 3-point shot from dead to I'm on it more. I've seen him do it, so I know he's got the talent. That's not what's in question. Is his willingness to do that, or is he going to continue to? This is a double-edged sword. He always puts his faith in others. It works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. You get the short end of the stick. If he puts more of that into himself and say, I'm going to do this, it'll benefit him. I'm really looking at benefiting him. Because if he does, like, you know what, Anthony Davis is going to train, he's going to get healthy, or we'll bring out someone else. That way we can be a team and I'll make all the right plays. He can get disappointed again. That's everything on that one. I agree with you guys. I think the playoffs are going to dip off a little bit. Since 2010, either LeBron James or Steph Curry's been in the championship. More weight on LeBron James being there, like, you know what I mean? But that's what we've seen since 2010. Yeah, Steph Curry, LeBron James. And a lot of times we were there together. But that's just what it is. So this is going to be different. It's going to be a dip. We'll see right now how strong it is, because after LeBron goes, they're trying to find who's next. I said that. When LeBron's gone, we're going to see the Rays as KD, Harden, and why can't I think Kyrie Irving going to be enough to get the ratings up there? Don't know. I think Greek Freak brings a lot of ratings. I feel like he's got to step up or they're going to trash him. But without LeBron and Steph Curry too, let's keep it real, because he's very entertaining to watch. I don't know where the ratings are going to go. I feel bad for my brother that's wearing all black. He's got purple for the Lakers. I don't like to see anybody down, but this is basketball. You're always away from your destiny changing. That's sports.
Facts. Fuck you, Rob Pelinka. Fuck you, Genie Bus. Fuck you, Dennis Schroeder. Fuck you, Kyle Kuzma. Can't stand none of you bitch ass motherfuckers.
And what's gonna really make them mad, the Clippers tied the series, so they got one more game to show what's gonna happen. So
the Clippers did win tonight?
The Clippers tied the series. It's 3-3.
Fuck.
One
That would have brought me a little bit of joy if the Clippers were out. I can't lie. That would have made me feel a little bit better, but fuck it, man. Wait, I gotta wait till next year. Fuck it, Tom Brady, back-to-back Super Bowls, baby.
Right to football is how we do it. We're not even gonna talk about baseball. He goes right to football. All right.
Facts.
That's a wrap from me, man. What's up, Maccabee? What we doing?
So that wraps up today's episode. Thanks for vibing with the culture. Don't forget to click subscribe, follow us. You feel me? Donate, whatever. You feel me? You already know what it is, man. It's Pablo Maccabee. I'm out.
Yo, it's your boy D-Wise. You already know what it is. You know what I mean? We talk about the illest, the best shit ever. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I see the subscribes going up. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank all y'all. Leave a comment. We always respond back. Stay tuned. We got another Kings and Queens episode coming. I've heard all you guys and I've heard all the comments. Y'all do another one. We're doing it. We're going to make sure we got some great, you know what I'm saying, Queens coming out. So when us three Kings talk about it, it's always a good debate and we have some jokes and laughs and some serious conversation. So your boy D-Y is out.
Yeah, man. Lance Draper, faithful LeBron Knight. Check the sponsors, the Big Money Boys, Nobody's Podcast. I like my Henny. Matter of fact, like my Lakers.
Oh, man.